Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode we will get started on building our tier 2 steel manufacturing facility. It will not be built in this episode, but we will get started on it. Unfortunately, we will run into a little bit of a construction parts issues, and as it happens it will be because of the lack of steel. So yeah, we got started a little bit too late, but we will get there in the end. And while that place is being built, we will also get started on making some tier 2 electronics. And as it happens, we will also set up a much more final factory block basically, and we will start using these from now on, I think. I built something very similar in the last series and it worked very well. So I think we will recycle that idea in this one as well. And I think this time around we can make it look even nicer than we did in the last series, so that is something that we can look forward to as well. Anyways, to make the electronics we will need to have a lot of extra resources, one of them being graphite, which we'll make at the refinery, and the other one being polysilicon, which is what we need to make the graphite for. But anyways, the polysilicon will be required for the tier 2 electronics. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So we have a couple of things that we need to fix before we do anything else. For example, one of those things is a steam pipe right here. It is facing the wrong way. Instead of feeding out of the steam pipe, it is feeding back into the steam pipe, so it needs to be turned around, and now it's functioning correctly. Next up, we need to fix this right here. As you might be able to tell, we have some fuel left in these pipes, so we need to empty it out, and one more time. There we go. Now the hydrogen is going into the ship, so that is fixed now. Next up, I completely forgot to add the plastic storage right here. I mean, the storage is here, but I didn't assign plastic to it, so there we go, it is now fixed. And next up, I didn't add a... Okay, I did place down the pipe correctly, but I placed it one tile over. So instead of, you know, being hooked up to the water pipe, it is one tile off. So let's just add a pipe connector right there. So that should fix it. Oh, right, and I didn't add the ramp that I have talked about. Quickly take care of that as well. Vehicles, ramp. Yeah, you can go right there. That should allow the trucks to go around. So just unpause. And I think that's pretty much all the stuff that we need to fix at the start of the episode. At least I think so. Obviously, I did write a small list, and as far as I can tell, we are done with it. So, what do we want to do today? I think today I would like to get started by building the steam refinery, or the steel smelting operation. Basically, I do believe we have established that this is the maximum that we want to deal with in a single manufacturing facility. At least I do believe that is what we have established. You can stop there, because one of these guys can handle 48 input, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 48 times 8, that is 384. And if I remember correctly, the best belts these guys can handle 450. So okay, technically speaking, we could add one more stack, but I would like to maintain the double stack setup, so I think we will stop here basically. So I will not go any further than this. So yeah, also we will need to add a water input. Yeah, okay, so what we want to do, I think, is copy this one, and I think what we will do is add the first one. Well, we cannot edit here obviously because it's not filled up just yet, but let's say we have another one here. That should be alright, I think. And then if we have to add more, we can have one more here and one more here, maybe even a sixth one here. Yeah, we have plenty of room. So I think you can go basically as close to the shore as physically possible, which is this. Okay, I think we can get started here. Yeah, let's go for it. So this is going to be the replacement of this one. In that case, we don't need this anymore, so you can go away. And I think I will add a small, desalination plant here eventually. For now, it's fine. So I think we are pretty much ready to go. Apart from the fact that we don't really have enough construction parts, I will unpause the most important things. For example, we absolutely need to have at least these. Basically, one stack can handle double the amount of one stack here. So we have how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So technically speaking, we only need to unpause 4 of these, and that will basically have the same output as 8 of those. So I think I will only unpause until here. Yeah, we can build this. So yeah, I think we will just go ahead and build 4 of these stacks for now. Okay, I will only build until this point. So basically I will build all the infrastructure buildings around this place, and then we will unpause the rest of it basically. So there, don't forget about the output of the steel, which is going to be this point. Yes. All the pipes and belts, that's correct. And if we are only going to unpause half of this construction, then we only need half of the raw ore input. So I will only unpause this much. Yeah, this one can be unpaused once we have the other half built. So that's fine. Right, this one still needs to be built. Other than that, it's fine. Yeah, I think this is now just a matter of time. Okay, I will build the actual main production buildings once everything else is finished. In fact, I think the air separators were a little bit hasty, but whatever. They are only using... oh, they are using 6 people. Never mind. Anyways, now I will leave them to it. We will come back to it and take care of the rest, but for now, just keep building it. Anyways, next up, to progress further in the research tree, we will need to make at least 20 tier 2 electronics all by ourselves, right? So here, yes, we need to manufacture 20 of these. We did pick up a lot of them on the map from different locations, so we have 550 already, but we have to make it ourselves. We cannot rely on the map loot basically. So if you don't mind, I think we will get started on setting this up. Now, what do we need to make these? To make these we need PCBs, tier 1 electronics and polysilicon. Okay. Speaking of tier 1 electronics, if you don't mind, I think I will upgrade these guys. I would feel better. This is fine. Do we want to upgrade anything else? This is the correct ratio here as well. No, everything else is tier 3 already. Alright then, let's just get started. Do we want to start building the finished manufacturing arrays or facilities basically? I think it's time. Basically, in the last series, we did establish a pretty neat little manufacturing block, and I think I would like to recreate it in this time around as well. So let me see if I remember how it worked. I do believe the most amount of stuff that we need to supply to a factory is 3 ingredients, and then we can have 1 output. Right, so we only need to have 4 storages, and then we can have the factories themselves. So I do believe in the last series I did place down 10 factories. I think that is going to be a good start. It should be modular, so we could expand it as needed, but for now let's plan around 10 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we just go ahead and flip it around on the other side, a little bit closer than this, like that. And let's just plan around 3 inputs and 1 output, basically. Right. Now, I do believe in the last series I put the inputs on one side and the output on the other side. I think this time around I will put 2 inputs here, 1 output and 1 input on the other side. So we will make it a tiny bit more compact. So for that one, we will need the storages, and yeah, let's just go for tier 2 storages. Tier 3s would be a little bit too big. I mean, technically speaking, we could do it this way, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, but you know what? For these, I think tier 2s will be enough. And then eventually we will belt in all the stuff anyway, so it's fine. Alrighty then. So let's say we have 1 and 2 inputs and 1 output and 1 input. All of them need to be facing the same way in this case. Right, so you guys will feed into the output storage. Yeah. Okay, in that case, you guys can just simply go ahead and feed straight through this way. Oh yeah, and by the way, later if we only need to have 2 inputs, then we can just take off one of these and that's going to be it. But for now, let's just plan around 3 inputs. Next up, we will obviously run 1 input on ground level and then 1 on level 1, another on level 2. So let's take care of the elevators next, or the lifts. Right, so this is the output. I think in this case, tell you what, no, that's not going to be the output. The output will be this one. It will make it a little bit easier to belt out the output on a main bus later on. So yeah, I think you will go in here instead. Although, no, it's fine. We can just add a lift later. It will be doing the same, it's fine. Okay, well, in that case, eventually I think we will have input belts coming in here, here, and here. And just cut off the excess there. Right. Next up, add the lifts to every single one of these buildings. So copy this one and just go around and place them down. And then, since this is the closest one to the factories, I think I will use this one for the ground level access. So all we need to do is just keep running it all the way around this way, and make sure we hook everything up as we should. And then on this end, we'll just simply wrap around this way, feed in, and just continue adding the factories. Also, if you don't mind, I will get rid of this designation at this point. It's a bit distracting. So that's that. And on this side, obviously, this one will be level 1 and this one will be level 2 inputs. So, although... wait, that's the output. This one will be level 1 and this one will be level 2. Yes. Because if we only have 2 inputs, then I want to have the level 2 be taking off first. And if we only have 1 input, I want to have this one available. So yeah, this one will be level 1. And as you might have guessed, this one will be level 2. Oh yeah, I think this will work quite alright. Okay, what did I miss in the meantime? We do have the coal coming in, but the fact that we are not importing it fast enough, it is a bit alarming. Might need to keep an eye on it. Next up, you are done here. Now, how far do you extend? Yeah, I think we are done with this direction now. You all can go away. Let's just get rid of it. And now we'll turn it and start dumping in this direction. Okay, all of you can go away. Stacker tower right in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it should be right around here somewhere. And this is the only viable position. Well, fine by me. Okay, and question is, how far do we need to go on either side? It is right in the middle, so it should be equal. Also, in between episodes, I did test it a little bit more, and I don't think we need to go down one level below the intended target level. I think we can just simply go for the intended target level. It will not create small hills on the surface. For example, right here, we only have small, holes in the ground, not really any excess hills. So I think we can safely go on the intended level of 0. Anyways, how far do we need to go? So, say it is right here. Okay, let's take a look. I think it was here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That doesn't sound right. Maybe, alright, these are double squares. I think we only need to go 4 tiles. Oh, sorry, this side. And that looks correct to me. So let's take a look. Cursor right on the line. And I think that looks correct. Okay, so 16 it is. And how far do we need to extend? Well, I did not want to use the auto extensions on this direction because, well, it was just 2 extensions, but in this direction I think it would be okay if we did use it. So we need to go all the way until here. Right, so you will need to go, let's say, start with 10. Okay, that's about halfway, 20 maybe. Getting closer, but not quite. 25. 27. No, that's too much. Yeah, tell you what. Let's just go for 25. And then we'll add the last one if we absolutely have to. So right, build the tower now. And it will be auto-expanded if it reaches the end. So there we go. Okay then, what else? So you are maintaining the level, but tell you what, I don't like it, but I think I will put this one to level 9 emptying. Yes, I know we can just simply belt it in, but let's just have a ready source of coal a bit closer to the use cases. So there. And this one, right. I think I'm done with this mine. Yes, I know we could mine a little bit deeper here. We have quite a few layers on this tile, but you know what? The single tile right here, we have still 2 or 3 layers, but it's a very small deposit at this point. And on these, it's not worth it. I think I'm done. You. Please get out of here, including the 2 trucks. And I will assign it to the coal mine, I think. There. In fact, take out all the diesel trucks and please use hydrogen trucks. There. So in case the diesel trucks are ready for upgrade, they will more likely going to be closer to the depot. They will not have to go from here all the way there to just to upgrade. So there. Also you. Cool. Obviously I will belt it in, but alright, they don't have access through this little place. Soon. It's fine. I mean, obviously it will be belted in, but for now, don't worry about it too much. Anyways, let's just get back to this place for now. Well, since we are done with this, do we want to delete this? No. Do not dump rocks in here. Only dirt and slag. I want to reserve all the rocks for this place. Or not all of it, but most of it. We are still dumping rocks in other places, but for this one, don't use rocks. Only dirt and slag. And if we are going to dump here, don't dump on ground level. Not +4. Dump on +3. Yeah. I think we will dump on +3, and once it's all filled up, we will dump a single layer of dirt on top of that. Right, I believe this will go to, yeah, -2, come up to +3, and fill up the rest. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that will do. Okay, start dumping, but only dirt and slag. There. So we have chicken farms. Yes, I know I did say electronics tools, but give me a second, please. Speaking of research, I don't think we need to have these edicts at the moment. We can speed things up a little bit and only focus on the important things. And this one, yeah, +30 vehicles I will research, but recycling edicts I don't really need at the moment. These can wait as well, but everything else, please research. Anything up here? Hydrogen locomotives would be nice, obviously, and the ship upgrades very much so. But other than that, yeah, don't do the edicts just yet. Maybe once we have this one researched, we will come back to those, but for now, it's fine. Anyways, ore sorting is not the best. Okay, tell you what, do we have gaps on this line? Not really. Alright, this is not built yet. Can you please hook up to the tower? I completely forgot. And that will do. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Okay. Not critically important, so this one can wait still. Yeah, I think at this point, let's just take a look at this one. I think it's ready to go, apart from the coal. Okay, take care of the coal next. We will need U-shaped conveyor belts. Oh, right, scrap. Well, for the scrap, I think what I will do is prioritize the scrap first, and then we can import the crushed iron ore, but for now, get rid of those two, and add a U-shape balancer. There. You will prioritize the scrap, please. Build. And there we go. I think it would be ideal to do this in this way. Okay, then. So I think we are ready to build the main buildings at this point. So on pause, these 4 and these 8. And if I miss something, I guess we will see. So far, so good. Okay, once they are built, I will delete all this basically. But for now, it's fine. So, finally get back to the chip manufacturing, or not chip, but the electronics tools. chips will come later. Now here, eventually we will import everything by belts and then output everything by belts. In that case, I mean, I suppose we can just simply go ahead and come out, go up to level whatever and belt it out. That will work as well. So yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I think we can use this one as a template for our manufacturing blocks. And if we have to expand it, we can just use the cut tool, move this one back enough tiles to add more manufacturing facilities, and that's it. Not right now, obviously. Oh yeah, I think this will work. And let's just move this on a second. What if I put it right on the edge of these large tiles? So there. And what if I put it here? Next one. That will leave us plenty of space for the trucks, but how much space exactly? That is going to be 4, 8, 12, 13. I was thinking, what if take out the vehicle stuff, and what if we add some barriers around these places? So for example, let's say we have barrier ends here. Let's say we have barrier corners here. If we ever put 2 of these right next to each other, then these will be just T pieces, but for now you will be here and you will be here. And then in this version of the game, now we have something new. We can drag certain buildings like this. A very welcome addition. Anyways, quickly add these as well. Yeah, so the input belts are, free to access there. So that will take 2 tiles off from each side. So 13, that's now 11. Let me just quickly add the barriers on this one as well. There. So that should be 11 tiles now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly. What if... One more thing that was added in the last patch is a neat little thing right here. Billboard letters. Now we no longer only have access to the... where is it? Yeah, this one. The Captain of Industry sign. Now we have access to custom signing as well. So basically, not enough fuel. What's the deal? Okay, how are we doing with the upgrades? 82, 38. Could be better, but we are making progress. Yeah, it's fine. Also, are you... Yeah, as expected, we had another landslide. Can you please be rescued? Okay, that will fix it. So, come back to this place. So now we have access to these billboard signs. Basically, for example, let's assume that we want to make construction parts once. So let's say... Right. So place the billboard, face it this way. Well, we are overhanging a little bit. Although, we are overhanging by 2. What we could do is move these guys 1 tile closer. There we go. We still have the spacing, but it fits basically. Or we could also, I do believe we can elevate these now. So copy this one and come on, seriously? It would be so nice if we could put these guys on top of each other. Hopefully it will be added at some point. That's a shame. Oh well, this works as well. So we could have nice little signs next to the facilities that are being used for manufacturing, so we can easily tell what is being made. And that should leave us with 10 spaces in between. I think we could have paused the game. I don't want to build this, but let's say we have 8 tiles, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. So let's say we have a road running through this way. And we could paint some road signs on these. Oh right, we don't have a middle tile. Oh, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We could just use these. We can turn these into basically a middle line this way, so we will have one line here and one line here. And we can even turn these into dash lines. Yeah, something like this. And on the edges of the road, now I do believe if we build these surfaces, then on the edges, these well, edge paints will not be visible because we will have a small trim around the edge that will hide them. In that case, let's just use yellow for this. In that case, we can just have this one basically. A yellow line in the middle of these tiles, and that will take care of it. This one will be visible. So, I think this looks pretty promising. And if we have to, for example, bridge over the belts, obviously we have access to ramps. And I do believe these are 8 tiles wide as well, right? Ooh, that's perfect. Is very much perfect. Okay, I like this idea. Okay, for now, obviously don't build it. Cut this one off. There. But it is coming along pretty nicely. Okay, for now. Don't build this, obviously. Just cut it off. And, you know what, fine. Make a proper blueprint with this one. So, blueprint, and I would like to have a new blueprint with this. This one will be the factory block, tier 3 for now. Because we have tier 3 assemblies. Okay, for now I will save it. If I'm very happy with this one, I might even share it on the what's it called? The Caton Industry repository. But for now, I'll just keep it here. But by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm not sharing my blueprints, that is because I would prefer if you follow the instruction yourselves and build your own version of what I'm building. Because to really learn design, you don't really just want to watch and copy what others are doing. You want to build it yourself as well, because the process of building stuff is what will teach you how to build yourselves. If you're just plopping down copies of other people's stuff, you will never really learn how to do stuff. If you do the actual building process yourself, that is how you will learn basically. So if you want to follow what I'm doing, welcome to it, but please do it manually. Don't just copy a blueprint from somewhere and just plop it down. Please try to build it yourself. I think that would be a little bit more, it will give you more experience, I think. Anyways, I think I'm pretty happy with this now, so we can cut this off, and if we have to recall it, it will be in the blueprint book. So there we go. So yeah, I think we can use this one for the electronics manufacturing, and it will not be made here or even here. I think this might be a little bit too much space for forestry. We might be okay if we restrict it to this side. We might be able to use this place for the manufacturing. Because look at the amount of space that we are actually using. This patch and this patch basically. So this would be plenty enough for it. Something to consider. Plus we already have this little channel carved out. Although wait, no, never mind. Speaking of the channel being carved out, we would need to do a lot of terraforming to turn this one into a manufacturing area. Okay, fine. Okay, temporarily just put these guys here and eventually we will maybe, I don't know, put them here or something. Yeah, for now, just keep using this place. So, you. Let's just put you here, I suppose. This should be fine. Now, what was the production ratios? So first things first, set up the actual factory assignments. So you will make electronics tools. That will require PCBs, electronics and polysilicon. So input wise, can they reach over? No, I don't think they can. Okay, I still want to allow the trucks to import stuff, and for that I think we might want to cut off this amount and move these guys up by 2. The trucks can reach over this amount of spacing, but I don't think they can reach this deep into the facility. So yeah, these will not be okay. But these will be okay. Yeah, I think I will leave this spacing here for now, it's fine. So you will go there, you will go there, there and there. Okay. Alrighty then. So now we can import the stuff and obviously, oh sorry, this is the polysilicon. Almost messed it up. Right. Right. Ooh, in that case, we will not be able to export by belt. Well, in that case, please tell me we can go up to level 2 from here. No, we cannot. Okay, good thing we found this inefficiency here and now, instead of later when it would have been too late. Yeah, cut all this off. There. You will still continue this way. Yes, I know we can just turn around these belts, but I want to be extra sure I don't miss anything. So this one will go up to level 2 and this guy will be level 1 and this guy will be the output. So you will be electronics tools. Keep it empty. And in that case, you guys go away, you as well, and you will import here. And this guy, I mean, this will work. Not as elegant, but it will do the job. Any better way of doing this? You know what? No, it's fine. This will work. Okay, then. And in that case, we can simply go ahead and use this one, jump over and export to a main boss later. For now, it's fine. So, as we have established, you will be level 1. And you will be level 2. Yeah, I think this will do for now. So you are correct, everything looks fine as far as I can tell. So we have imports and possible exports as well. In fact, might as well just have it here. Preferably you and you. There we go. Okay, so we have possible export belts, all the import belts taken care of, and now just overwrite the original blueprint before I forget. So you, can I overwrite? New blueprint. Okay, fine, just make a new one and that's fine. So you will be, once again, factory block here 3. Can we override by name? No. Okay, fine. This one, please delete. Yeah, this is the correct one, right? Yes, okay. So this one will be for electronics tools, and now we can actually import by trucks. And what's the ratios again? So we need 6 PCBs. And what is the production for those? Oh, we can make 12. So we only need half of the amount of PCB manufacturing than the electronic tools manufacturing. Okay then. Well, in that case. Also, by the way, recipe, make sure all the factories have the same recipe. And before I forget, do not allow trucks to import or export from here. I learned my lesson. There we go. So there it is. So we only need half of the capacity for PCBs. So copy this one and let's put it here, for example. Leave the spacing. And do we want to just cut off this half or take off 5 from the end? Take off 5 from the end. There. And get rid of all this. I still want to maintain this space in case we need to expand it with for a second electronics factory. And by the way, this was the electronics factory, right? Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Fine. And just quickly take out the blueprint again. There we go. So you will be doing electronics. I know the blueprint has the electronics already set, but fine, whatever, it's fine. So you will have the excess taken off. And as I said, I will leave this empty space here just in case we need to build enough production capacity for another electronics one factory later, so it's fine. But here we want to make PCBs instead, so this one, and these guys will require glass, plastic and copper. Okay, first make sure all the factories are on the same page, and output will be PCBs, and inputs will be I believe it was copper, glass and plastic, right? Glass, plastic, copper, right. Okay, so technically speaking, all we need to do now is belt the output PCBs into this belt, and that's it. That will make it a little bit more efficient, basically. For now, I will just build a single factory here, 2 factories here, and that's it. Okay, quickly unpause everything, but then I will repause, yeah, these guys. And these 4. Sorry, no. Leave 1 here and leave 2 here. Right? No. Other way. This way. Right. Okay then. I think this will be okay. Right, so this one will be pretty much good to go, apart from a single fact that we don't have polysilicon yet. Unpause and get started on the construction. Now for the polysilicon. How do we make those again? It's been a while. So, silicon. S at the end. Silicon poly. There you are. Okay, so we need the silicon reactor. Right. It will only have a single recipe, so you can go here for now. And if you only have a single recipe, then why it's not set by default? Anyways, we have hydrogen, that's fine, but molten silicon, I do believe, yeah, there we go. This will only come from arc furnaces. Okay, build one here for now. It looks like it will be the perfect spacing for 2 reactors. Let me guess. 12 inputs and silicon, 24 output. Okay, so we can have 2 of these guys here. In fact, you will be flipped. And let me guess. Yeah, okay. You will come down, feed in, you will come down, feed in. But before we proceed any further than this, let's take a look at the steel production. And nowhere near finished. Right, I believe we were paused. That's fine. It will be built eventually. Okay, keep the game running and keep an eye on the construction. Anyways, so you will require input of sand, coal and graphite. Right, graphite. Later on we can use CO2 for it in a level 2 chemical plant, but for now we have to use coal and chlorine to make it, and that will give us sour water as well. Well, in that case, I suppose it could go into the refinery at the end. I mean, we already have the chlorine right here, and we can just feed the sour water, yeah, into this line on top. So that's fine as well. Can we squeeze it without moving the crude oil line? So we will need 1 chemical plant. And where are you? You chemical plant. There you are. Maybe not. Yeah, we need to move the crude oil line. Fine. We are hurting for the construction parts, but cannot be helped. Also you should have been emptied out a long time ago. We did fix the steam line now. Fine. Quickly build this one. That will allow us to have extra production capacity, and that will hopefully take care of the excess sour water. For now, just move it into storage, it's fine. There. Just need to make enough room for the new pipe. As for the new pipe, just go on the other side of this one. So you will go there and hook up there. Right. And then you will come out here and hook into it right there. Okay, build it first and then we'll get rid of the pipe. For now, we can take care of the inputs. For that one, we should... we don't have enough room. Anyways, we will need this recipe. So we need all input, only 4 per minute, so I think a level 2 storage should be fine. So a level 2 storage input right here. You will be going this way. Sorry. Into this one, please. Leave a little bit on the belts, not a lot, but still. And yeah, this one will need to be moved up by 1, and we are already right up against the pipes. Alright, and we need to actually unpause it. Please unpause all of this, thank you. In fact, can you please be critical priority? Okay, so the chlorine will be obviously right here. There. I might as well place down the next one for future proofing. So you will just go ahead and do this and do that. The chlorine pipe will run on level 1. Feed in right there, that's correct. And then we will feed it out into a nice big storage basically. So you will definitely need to be moved a little bit further this way, here for now. So yeah, just put in a nice big unit storage. Right here. Input on this side. You will feed out. Perfect spacing. There. And then the sour water will simply go on top of these pipes and feed back this way into right here. Okay. And by the way, it is... Okay, we can go up after these pipes. Also, are we actually building this one? It's the highest possible priority. Oh, we are busy. Okay, now, anyways. So you will go there. Don't forget this one as well. And just for future proofing, have this pipe here. So, you know, it's tileable. Okay, then. So, coal input, chlorine input, sour water out, and most importantly, graphite in here. This one will be graphite. Please try to keep it empty. If we have some, just hold it away where it's needed. And you will be all keep full. Yeah. Okay. Please build this pipe so I can put it where it belongs. Can I maybe quick build that part? Sure, but this one. Done. Okay, fine. You can go away. All the way to the end. There. Build. Or demolish. And you will go and leave the same kind of spacing that we have in between all the other modules, and you can go there. We always have 3 spacing in between these modules. You guys can get started on the construction. Only build what we need right now. So build this, the output belt, the input belt, and the input pipes. Yeah. Okay, now we just need to bring in the chlorine. So you can just run on... Oh, please tell me. Okay, fine. You. Please go away. Thank you. So you will go on level 1 and feed into this one, please. Okay, unpause. Critical priority. And that should take care of the graphite in a little bit. In the meantime, how are we on fuel? Okay, fuel is looking a lot healthier now, so very good. And by the way, you... 0 progress. Now as for you guys, didn't I tell you to not accept imports? Let's just copy this one more time. You can go here. I will get rid of all the recipes. So please don't do this one. Have the correct settings, exactly. And then copy it over to the others. So these ones should be all the same. No recipe, no imports or exports. No storage is set. And this one I will save into the blueprint book. Do we want to have an elevator for this input? Just for the sake of being a little bit more tidy. No, it's fine. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, now we can delete this one. Yes. And create a new one from this. Your time to charm. Factory block tier 3. Factory block tier 3. Right. Save. Okay, now you can go away. Now the blueprint should have the correct settings. Anyways, so we have the graphite. And we obviously have coal and sand, so that's fine as well. And, we do need 30 sand per minute, but I mean, we have sand right here, so it's not going to be a very long way to deliver it. I think we can just use here 2 storages. So we need 2 of these and 1 unit storage. You will be the coal, keep full. You will be the sand, keep full. You will be the graphite, keep full. And that's fine. I will deal with the hydrogen in a second. For now, you will feed in. If we need to expand it, then we might want to make it tileable as well. So for the sake of that one, I think I will add a couple of lifts. And the graphite will run on level 0, like so. So you will be level 1, no. Level 1 please, thank you. In that case we need to have outputs as well. Output lifts, I mean. Okay, fine. Also, canola, I suspect is going to be oil, right? Let me see. Like, for some reason I cannot right click here. Let's just find it in the list. So canola, it is going to be, yeah, cooking oil basically. Yeah, as expected. Fine. Biodiesel, I don't really care all that much. Anyways, yeah, just add lifts and that's fine. So output lift there, and output lift 1 level higher there. So you will feed that one and you will feed that one. Okay, it will look a little bit nicer this way. Next up, the hydrogen. Obviously you need it on this side, so level 2 storage, that will do. And the slag will be fed out this way. So to make it, oh right, slag, completely forgot. Okay, in that case you guys go away, and in that case we don't need these output belts, lifts I mean. Go away there. So we will need this one to be on ground level, and in that case you guys will need to be here instead, and you will be like so. So you will be slag and not full but empty please, and you will feed in here. Only 2 tiles away. That will do. Okay. So once again, let's just have this guy on level 1, this guy on flip and level 2, and you flip level 3. Right. Okay, in that case, you will come here, you will go here, and you will go in its place. Right. So you will feed into this one. You will feed into this one. Exactly. And you take a guess. You can go in that one. Okay, now it looks okay. And if we have to, we can just copy this one, flip it. Okay, fine. Put it here and merge things together. In fact, might as well take care of it now. You will be feeding the slag out this way. And these belts will be hooked up this way. Obviously, we'll only build one side. So that is all the inputs except for the hydrogen. The exhaust 18. Technically speaking, we can merge them, but it's fine. Thankfully, smokestacks are not expensive. That will not really leave us a lot of space for the hydrogen. Okay, I think these guys need to be more like here instead. So you will go up to level... how much do we need? Only 4. Okay, level 1 pipes will be plenty good enough. So you will come up to level 2, run all the way to the end, and just go ahead and hook into the hydrogen pipe. Okay, this will only use 12 units of hydrogen per minute, so that's fine. Now for the output of the polysilicon. How much are we going to make? 24 from a single stack, so yeah, plenty. Okay, let's just have a nice unit storage. Yeah, right here. Although, they will cross-feed down here maybe. Yeah, this will do. Fine. Okay, feed the polysilicon into the storage. Okay, how is the construction going? Absolutely zero progress. What's the holdup? Are we really still... we are still building this one as well. I mean, yeah, we do have a lot of... What's the holdup? We have enough steel. Not a lot, but we do have enough steel. And... yeah, steel is the most biggest issue right now. In that case, can we please prioritize this stack real quick? Let's have it on priority 5. Or whatever. Just build this stack real quick and that should fix pretty much everything. We can import coal for the time being and then we'll fix it with some extra belting. Well, I don't want to place even more belts. That will make the construction part shortage even worse. The trucks are doing relatively okay. At least they are not red. Oh, this place. I think it's good to go. So, graphite, sand, coal, feed into the arc furnaces, and then hydrogen, keep full, feed into the silicon reactors, along with the molten silicon, and then feed out the polysilicon right here. And that is this guy. Keep it empty, please. Okay, we'll only build a single one for now at least. By the way, how many do we need? We will need... okay, only half of a single reactor. I might even only build one of these for now. I guess we will see. But we don't really have the construction parts. Are we really struggling for steel this much? Maybe we have 72 here and no pickups. And we are back to being extremely busy. Okay, fine, tell you what. Let's just go ahead and build a couple of extra trucks. What is the limit right now? It is 70 and we have 150. We could build 20 more. I will build 10 more. Hydrogen, obviously. Okay, hopefully that will help out. And let me guess. Is it the dumping materials? And statistics, only the general jobs? Yeah, rocks, coal, iron ore. I mean, I did open this one, right? Level 9, so we are using this one to pick up coal as well. So the trucks don't have to go all the way to the mines to pick up coal. But the stone is still a problem. Tell you what, you can feed this stone from here into this one. That should help out a little bit. Oh, and we could build it. Nice. But this place. Stone-wise, this one is doing relatively okay. What about you? Not as good. What about you? Oh geez, you are very, very bad. I am very much tempted to belt the stone out of this one, but once again that will take a lot of construction parts. I will wait until we have the 10 extra trucks, and then we will see. By the way, this one is nowhere near built yet. Wow! Yeah, all this construction is taking up a lot, so no surprises there. I mean, I suppose we didn't really need to build every single one of these belts, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, get started on these, because the sooner we do so, the better. So you build all the storages, obviously. Build all the slag output on this side. And yes, only build a single reactor for now. And then build enough piping for the inputs. Then this guy, then this guy. Then these guys. And that's it. Okay, build all this place. Also, the trucks are now no longer super busy. So that is encouraging. I mean, okay, we do have a couple of them standing idle, so things might be improving, knock on wood. Before we say goodbye, we are very much over time. I should have kept a close eye on the clock. You will be built fairly soon. And then hopefully our... Oh geez, this one is completely full. How is the recycling going? You are doing okay. We will have plenty of recyclables for later. Okay, fine. Belt in the coal before we say goodbye. So you, can you please belt the coal? Rocks can go around. Yeah, that should be fine. I will block this little channel here, or a way through. I think it's fine. Although we need to go up to level 2 anyway, so there we go. Rocks can go under here. So I will route this one on top of these. At least until right here. It's a good thing I left this little channel here open. Okay, so we will feed the coal through this way into the storages. Right. You can come down here and feed in there. And on pause and priority 2. And there we go. Okay, so we have all the raw resources except for the cobalt that is very much being taken care of. And then now we just need the blast furnaces, the woodcaster, and we will have well, a lot more production capacity. And the trucks are back to being super busy. Oh well, nothing lasts forever. Anyways, I think we are ready to say goodbye. As I said, we are very much over time. So, for now, what is left to say is a thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.